Ah, yes, it's that time of year once again where whatever video I had planned yesterday that got pushed towards today gets snapped out of existence from today because we got some hot Nerf news dropping. We have to talk about hot Nerf news because this is a Nerf channel and, well, it's pretty much free content. Plus, I'm excited to talk about things because there's actually new Nerf things to talk about. I mean, they are Nerf things, so temper your expectations somewhat, but there's at least one blaster that I am super hyped for so far. And like I said, one of these is interesting, but there is some innovation going on at Hasbro, and I do want to call it out and point it out because that's what Hasbro should be doing. And they also might have just made the worst blaster I've ever seen in my entire history on this channel. I'm not even joking. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Oh, this video is brought to you by Raid
Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends set a new standard for what mobile gaming can be, bringing high-end graphics and mountains of RPG strategy content straight to your mobile phone. Create your team from a massive list of champions, customize their masteries and artifacts to take on raid bosses, dungeons, the epic story campaign, and even other players in the PvP arena matches. Raid's champion list is absolutely massive now, with over 600 to collect, but I looked through the list and picked out a few that seemed interesting to me. Manaya looks like Snow White if she took matters into her own hands, but don't let her rapier and main gauche fool you. She's actually all about healing your team while dealing damage and taking some hits. What about damage? Cixia Flangtong will burn everything in your path. She can inflict HP burn debuffs on the entire enemy team, and even herself. Why herself? Because it activates her passive, which makes her even stronger. Then there's Kreela Witcharm from the Orc clan, one of the best ally attack champions in the game. She can target an enemy with a stun, then groups up with the rest of your team to go to town on a different enemy champion. When paired with a bunch of different champions that all have easy AoE skills, she'll start wiping out everybody from the Doom Tower all the way to the arena. Raid always has new content dropping, which is crazy with how much there already is to do. With the new Hydra boss and tons of events and tournaments every day, including some special Valentine's Day events where you can get your hands on a brand new legendary champion, Raid is always getting better. Download Raid today using the QR code on screen or my link, and new players will get some free resources to kickstart their adventures and even a free mystery champion. You'll find all your rewards here in your inbox, but you only have 30 days to claim them. Thank you once again to Raid for sponsoring this video. All right, I'm just gonna rip this band-aid off. 4 new Nerf blasters. All of them are kind of expensive, but I want to talk about one that's pretty innovative and then one that's absolutely awful. So we're gonna start with something that is from a line that I so far don't care about whatsoever, but it is somewhat interesting, and it doesn't really reveal everything, but we can do some speculation, and that's the Nerf Minecraft Saberwing bow. Well, it's more Minecraft Dungeons, because this bow doesn't exist in normal Minecraft as far as I know. This blaster, revealed by IGN.com, I'll have a link to all my sources down in the description below, is based on a bow design from Minecraft Dungeons. What makes this one actually super interesting is the fact that it is a clip-fed or magazine-fed blaster, but they did magazines with Nerf Minecraft kind of the best way possible, because the magazine itself will probably never work with any other blaster ever, but it does fit the blocky aesthetic and make a, well, normal blocky looking thing that you would expect to see in Minecraft, which is the bare minimum of making a Nerf Minecraft line, but this is a magazine powered Nerf Minecraft blaster bow. It comes with an 8-round clip, an 8-rounder. I don't think I've seen that as an actual Nerf magazine capacity yet. But again, I don't think this will work for anything else. While it looks like a normal magazine at the top of it, the blocky aesthetic's gonna cause problems. So it's a magazine-fed Nerf flywheeling bow. Coming out at $45, this is pretty expensive for a flywheeler, let alone a bow. It is innovative because, well, you pull it back to rev the motor, and then you pull the fire button. I mean, it's something different. It's not good. I mean, if you like the aesthetic, which honestly, this one, out of all of the Minecraft blasters, this one looks like something you could actually like the aesthetic on. But at $45 for what equates to pullback string to hit a micro switch that will start revving motors and then pulling a trigger to push a dart into flywheels, I mean, I guess, at least it's something different, and it's Minecraft, so that's all I got. And again, that's the best I could say. At least it's something different, but it seems expensive, and it's Minecraft, and it's obviously not for me, but I am happy that it's at least a different mechanism. Just keep doing that. I can't fault you for doing something different. But since I want to save the best for the last, let's talk about the absolute worst blaster I've ever seen in my life, ever. This is not a joke. This is... I hate everything about this, including almost the price tag. Oh, and we go from Minecraft to Roblox. The NERF Roblox Zombie Attack Viper Strike Blaster. Dumb name, dumber blaster. Just look at the picture. Just look at it. Do I even have to say anything else? Like, this is, if you like this blaster, you have to let me down in the comment section. I'm sure there's a series of goof out there that absolutely loves everything this is. I hate it. This is beyond me. There's a thing about taking an animal and making it a blaster, that's one thing. But taking an animal and making it look like the worst blaster ever, everything about this looks awful. It doesn't look right in any sense of the imagination. Retailing at $45, the blaster is inspired by the Roblox experience Zombie Attack by Wenlock Toad vs. Indra. It comes with an in-game code that will let you claim an exclusive item in Roblox as well. The blaster comes with a removable clip and 6 NERF Elite darts. So it's your standard bolt-action NERF blaster with a scope, but the barrel and most of the body looks like a snake, and it looks awful. This is horrible. I'm most likely going to hit around 70 to 80 FPS, hopefully. That long barrel, probably less than that actually, but this is awful. This literally will give me nightmares. This is... I'm calling it. This is my least favorite thing of 2022. I don't know how you could top this. I know that the fault lies on the original creator of the item from the game, but jeez. You've got the worst looking scope attached ever. You got the worst looking bipod, a 6-round clip, not long enough stock. It looks like some kind of arm brace with a really terrible grip. The muzzle is a freaking snake head. At least it has paint on it, I guess. None of the lines match up. Nothing looks comfortable. It just looks awful. I hate it. I hate it, Hasbro. I'm sorry. I hate it. But now we get into something that we've actually seen before if you've been around all over the internet. In fact, this thing was physically shown when the leak for the NERF Mega Heavy SR Fortnite thing came out. And we had that blaster last summer, and I was just asking the question, what happened to this one? Because I was somewhat excited for it. Well, now we know what happened to it because now it's coming, and we actually have confirmation of how this thing's supposed to work, because that was the biggest question of the day with this blaster. You'll understand what I'm talking about when I reveal to you, for the first time on this channel at least, I think, the NERF FORTNITE COMPACT SMG. Hey, look at that, we're getting an actual NERF P90 that shoots elite darts. Not hyper or rival, it shoots elite darts. And how does it do that? It's a flywheeler, semi-auto, with an internal magazine, but not like a cool one like you'd find on a P90, just an upside down magazine that's located at the front of the blaster. Again, innovation. This is something somewhat different. I don't know of besides, I guess, the other thing that's kind of a NERF P90, which would be the NERF Rival Charger. I do not know of a blaster that really screams NERF P90, but this is very clearly a NERF P90. Based on the rather famous and at times infamous video game weapon of the same name, this toy version is bedecked in the ultra red wrap color scheme and is powered by 4 AA batteries. It's capable of firing 8 darts in a row. Just hit the acceleration button and pull the trigger. The next shot will then load into the Compact SMG's internal clip, much like other motorized Fortnite Nerf guns. Well, just about everything from that sentence makes absolutely no sense if you know Nerf, because yeah, exactly. The motorized Fortnite Nerf doesn't have internal clips or magazines, so that doesn't help me, but we can figure that it's basically at the front of the blaster has the same kind of magazine that we would tend to find on like the Fortnite SPL or something like that. So you probably just push darts through flaps into the top of it. It's got a pusher and it's got flywheels at the front of it, and it will hold 8 darts.
It will cost you $38.99 for the pleasure.
Now, heck, if this thing is compact, because it's supposed to be a compact SMG, and it's still essentially the same thing as like a Strife or a Raven or something like that in terms of performance, you know, 65, 75 FPS and can be modified because it's a flywheeler, there's a lot to love here because, I mean, that's still technically a flywheeler that you can easily top up on the field and rattle off shots with, which I'm all about. I'm actually really excited beyond the fact that this is a flippin' NERF P90. I think the Compact SMG has a niche and it's actually filling that, which, once again, Hasbro doing something innovative that makes me happy. This is different, and yeah, it's way too freaking expensive at nearly $40, and that's kind of the whole scheme for today, and we'll talk about the most expensive blaster up in a second, but I like the idea of this. I'm actually pretty excited for this one above everything else we've seen so far, until I show you the next one, which is a NERF Ultra Blaster. But it's also the fastest firing NERF blaster that apparently NERF has ever made, ever, according to them. Meet the NERF Ultra Speed Blaster, the fastest firing dart shooter ever. Stop! Before we even talk about anything else, look at it's amazing looking. To me, this is absolutely astounding. Yes, I know that the magazine that's located at the back underneath the thumbhole grip rail, whatever you want to call it, is just magazine storage, but it looks fantastic. Golf claps all around, Hasbro. That looks good. Hasbro says the blaster, set to launch in August and unveiled on Thursday, is fully motorized and the fastest firing blaster it's ever produced. The blaster comes with 24 of NERF's AccuStrike Ultra darts to load up to 2 12-dart clips included in the package, 2 magazines. Another blaster that actually came with 2 mags. It's like if I complain about this long enough, it starts happening. Good job, Hasbro. However, immediate points off. Fastest firing NERF blaster ever.
12-round mag.
I shouldn't need to explain why that's a problem. It's powered by 6C batteries and will sell for $72 in the US. But at least they are the NERF AccuStrike Ultra Pinpoint, whatever you want to call them, darts. That I can't, again, fault it for that. That price is absolutely insane, though. $72 for, I guess, full auto, and that's, I believe, more expensive than the Select, and the Select had more of a gimmick going on. That's expensive. That's very expensive for what we're getting here. So it looks fantastic. It's apparently the fastest firing NERF blaster ever. Does it use a pusher? I wonder. I highly doubt it uses a pusher. I'm assuming it's going to use the same kind of mechanism we got with other fast-firing NERF blasters like the NERF Hyperfire, where it has the belt mechanism, because I always felt like the belt mechanisms were inherently better designed for faster firing speed. If you remember my deleter mod, the entire point why I did that mod was because, well, the belt mechanism seemed to be superior to any kind of pusher, but that doesn't mean we don't have pushers that work exceptionally fast in NERF. But that's a huge red flag. 12 dart mags, 2 of them, no gimmick where you can instantly reload them or anything like that, a la the Select, but 12 dart and only shoots 7 darts a second. I don't know how fast the Perseus is supposed to fire stock, or the Prometheus, but I do know the Hyperfire, the NERF Elite Hyperfire anyway, had an advertised rate of fire of 5 darts per second. So this is a very fast firing stock NERF blaster. The fact that it takes C batteries makes me think it's not gonna be some compact SMG looking thing. It's gonna be like this freaking big. And those are 12 darts NERF Ultra magazines as opposed to the 10 dart ones we've been getting. So they are different mags and we're getting the accurate, good darts. I'm not gonna like dump on it, but those 2 magazines must be made of solid gold because they're literally selling this blaster set for $72, which is just way too much money in my opinion. 60 would be pushing it, but here we are. Welcome to year 2022 where everything's gonna get a heck of a lot more expensive. But am I mad at this blaster? Yeah, the magazine situation sucks. Hopefully they come out with drums or something, or I guess double stack, double stack into single stack feeding NERF Ultra mags, because they could do it. I mean, the darts don't deform or anything like that, so Hasbro, you should be working on that. I'm pretty excited for this, and I wonder if the fire rate is attributed to the fact that NERF Ultra is inherently different. There are different hard foam darts that don't deform anyway, so maybe that's why it can get that rate of fire, but also I don't feel like this is doing anything unique with NERF Ultra. The darts are different, and yet I just keep seeing more blasters that are essentially the same exact thing as what we got with Elite, but Ultra flavored. And that bothers me because I really feel like Ultra is being slept on by Hasbro. We should see new, interesting mechanisms that make it worth purchasing and using NERF Ultra. And really all there's like, hey, it's more performance and it's fastest firing. But you can literally, apparently, according to their own thing, empty your magazine in under 2 seconds. Which for 12 shots doesn't even seem that. I have blasters that shoot like 40 to 50 darts a second. Huh. Still fast for a stock blaster, I guess, but that's where this whole problem lies, is where I'm actually spoiled because I have everything, I buy everything, I do this for a living, so that's gonna be a thing. And of course, my internal everything is messed up, but for a lot of you out there, this could be the coolest thing since super sliced bread. But to recap, we have the NERF Minecraft Saberwing Bow, we have the NERF Roblox Zombie Attack Viper Strike stupid thing that I absolutely hate. We have confirmed the NERF FORTNITE Compact SMG is coming, and we have the new NERF FORTNITE ULTRA SPEED. That is 4 new blasters, all of which are pretty expensive, that have been announced, but I'm seeing a glaring lack of Mega XL, and more worrying to me, Hyper. Nothing that fires Hyper. I am terrified that Hyper is just dead, or they're gonna release 1 more subpar or 2 more subpar blasters just to drag it out a little bit longer and milk it for a bit more money. I'm hoping we see something innovative tomorrow, maybe more news tomorrow. Get subscribed, that's all I got though. I really, at least they're doing something different, right? I can't be that super excited, although the speed is, I hope that thing's moddable. I hope it's a pusher, and I hope it's moddable, so we can really get like, oh, I love that magazine. Of course, if it's moddable, we'd have to convert it to a different, like, standard normal darts, and that would ruin the magazine thing. I don't know, I'm so conflicted! But that's all I've got for you. I'm Walcom S7. Thank you very much for watching this video. Chances are you got the end, you like what I do here, so please hit like, hit subscribe, ring the bell, do all the algorithmic garbage to help the channel grow, so you can help the hobby grow. And of course, I hope to see you in an entirely different video. That's hopefully not just another, well, maybe hopefully another Nerf news video, but I have another video that's like literally done that you'll see soon if there's nothing new tomorrow. Bye!
You gotta